let it rain. I clear it out. I let it rain. Let's get it. 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 Let's get it.
It raindrops.
It's C-Notes.
It raindrops.
Hey!
Welcome back, you guys, to our channel. Woo! As we told you guys before in the video that we are doing a triple upload for y'all. So this is one of the videos where we pretty much want to get very serious and talk about serious. It's going to be like our sit down videos where we're not going to act too goofy.
Yep.
But this is definitely a serious topic that I'm pretty sure that everyone can definitely relate to.
Yep.
And it is...
Today we're going to be talking about friendship
friendships.
and the meaning of a true friendship. We're talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And just like, you know, just giving us some tips, and we'll also be sharing like with friendships, you know, or so-called friendships.
Yes.
So let's get into this video.
Let's get into it. So basically, friendships, I think it's very important to know the foundation of a friendship. I'm pretty sure that you all may have heard from your mother, your grandparents, your cousins, your uncles, your aunts, and your whole family that you are what your friends are. And your friends is who you are, basically. There was a time when I was young, I never believed that because I'm like, I'm my own person. My friends don't encourage me to do this or do that. But honestly, peer pressure is so strong. And this generation, it is overtaken a lot.
Yes.
Whether it's from drugs to songs to sex to whatever it is, it's peer pressure.
The way you look, your appearance, you know.
absolutely.
Sometimes people think like, oh, you have to look this way to fit in with us, or you can't act this way because that's not cool. And, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you just really have to find who you are and know who you are, you know, and don't let people change the way you are. You know, love yourself regardless. Some people will love you, some people won't like you, and that's just life, you know. And it goes for all ages, you know, from a childhood to adulthood. It goes the same way, you know. We get peer pressure too, you know. We want to have things that other people have and, you know, feel like we're wanted and stuff, but you have to love yourself regardless.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's like I said, it's just like the foundation of friendship. So I'm going to let Sierra start. Well, C-Notes. I'm going to let C-Notes start it off.
Yes. Okay, so I feel my definition of a friend, a true friend, is someone who's always there to encourage you, always there to, you know, pick you up when you're down and, you know, really be there for you. Someone who has your back regardless. Their loyalty never change, whether y'all stop speaking today or tomorrow, years from now. It will always be that same positive energy. Someone who wants to see you grow, you know, and just, you know, really that positive niche that you might need at a down time.
Yes.
You know, a friend is also that it's not one-sided, it's mutual, you know. It should be, it's very important to have that for a friend, you know, and just be in tune, really, you know, like if I call Rain and I can hear it in her voice and she might be down one day or vice versa, as a friend, I will be able to like kind of interpret that and know like, oh, something off, you're not really yourself, you know, and really show concern and to make her feel better, you know, so that's my ideal of a friendship, a true friendship.
Yes.
How about you?
I 100,000% agree with C-Notes on that. Like, you know, she couldn't explain it more better than basically what I could have been. But just to kind of piggyback on some things that she just said, I think a friendship or a true friend is someone, you know, that you can always call on, that will never judge you. And I also think that it doesn't matter how long you've been knowing that person. Like, me and C, we've been knowing each other less than a year. And, like, we are, like, super, super close. So, versus that, I told her things that I have not told my friends that I've been knowing for 10, 15 years.
So, definitely vice versa.
Yes, like, you don't necessarily have to put a time limit on a true friend. It's just, if they bring all those qualifications to the table as a friend, then you know that you can put all your trust in them and vice versa.
So
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, that's what I think a friend is.
Now, the definition of someone who's not a friend, and it's crazy because I just had this conversation with my daughter. As you guys know, I shared with you that I have 2 children. So my daughter, she's at a stage where, you know, it's like preteen. So she's finding out that certain people that she thought was friends, because she used to call everybody, oh, my best friend, mommy, my best friend. But as time go on, you start to see people colors, you know, people change. And I told her, this is not a friend, you know, these are associates, you know, like someone you can just probably conversate with, just hi and bye, you know, but don't share too much personal detail with them because they're not a friend, you know. And I've had past experience where I thought people were my friend, and you know, like I said, sometimes it's one-sided. I feel like I'm the one who's always reaching out and hey, you know, and being very considerate of their feelings, but if it's not always in return to me, you know, I find myself like, dang, it's crazy. You know, you would think that if I call you my friend, that you would be there for me and understand where I'm coming from as well. So that can be ugly, you know. People can just switch up and just really show their true colors, you know, and you ask yourself, were they ever really your friend, you know? And it's just crazy. It can go so deep, you know, real deep.
Absolutely. And I think it's just me coming from, I grew up as like the only child, so I didn't have any brothers. I have one younger sister now, and we're 14 years apart. So just imagine me growing up, and then at 14 years old, I have a little sister. So, you know, of course, I always adapted to trying to make friends and trying to fit in and trying to not be alone because I didn't have nobody to play with and stuff like that. But I didn't really cared enough to have friends, like in a sense, if you all understand what I'm saying. But it was more so I wasn't complaining about being alone, but at the time, I mean, you know, you're 10 or 11 years old, you get bored. And at that time, I was starting to slowly, surely, but fade away from my Barbie dolls. So it's like, you know, you start to try to find friends and find a true friend. And I grew up, you know, in elementary school with a very, very close friend that I kind of wish that we were still friends today. But then again, things happen for a reason.
I feel like, not to cut you off, but I honestly feel like, you know, friendships have seasons as well. You know, sometimes your season has expired. And, you know, when it's expired, yes, indeed, amen to that. And, you know, when your friendship has expired, you know, you'll feel sad, you know, but sometimes you have to realize, is this person helping me grow? You know, as I continue to grow, and like me, like I said, me and Rand, we're really into church and stuff like that. So if I call her on the phone and I'm talking spiritual, it's like, is she pushing me to the next level, or is she trying to keep me stuck? Whereas though I'm drinking, I'm smoking, you know, I'm fornicating. These are the pressures of the world, you know. And when you're trying to do different, it's a certain path that you have to walk, you know. And your true friends will understand that, you know, when they call your phone, hey, C, can you go here? Can you party with us and travel here and drink with us and do? No, all the time I don't want to go. And now that I'm growing, I don't want to do that. I've been doing that for a long time. So it's like, try something different, you know, try something new. And sometimes, you know, like I said, you have to walk away from certain friendships because the contract has expired.
Yes, honey.
And it's not always a bad thing. Sometimes it's a good thing, and it's for you. And if they're your true friend, they would love to see you prosper and do the best that you can do. You know?
Absolutely.
So,
Yes. Well said. So, yes, basically that is so true. Like, you know, friendships really, really do have expiration dates on them, and they will expire, unfortunately. But who knows? That's God's plan. That's God's plan. So, I mean, I have friendship. I have friends that I'm still keeping in contact that I consider my best friend today since middle school. And I mean, God forbid, but if it's in His plan, I'm gonna let it be in His plan. If those friendships shall expire, and God has a way. I'm not trying to get too religious right now, but
we can go on and on. Trust me,
He has a way of bringing people in your life
Opening
and
your
removing
eyes.
people out of your life.
Exactly.
And
You have to, I'm sorry, Rain. You have to trust the process, you know.
Yes.
Even though it seems like it's a boring process, trust it. Because if you know where you want to be in life, sometimes, like I said, it's sacrifices. You have to deprive yourself from stuff that's pleasurable, you know. Hanging out with people that's not doing good. If you know you're trying to get better, you're trying to own some things and really travel and just know yourself, love yourself, and, you know, just grow. You need to do that. It's important.
It's very important. And this also pertains to getting into a relationship. It's very important to become friends first. Prior, it doesn't matter, you know, your sexuality. Become friends first. Become friends first and keep that friendship. That's how your relationship remains strong, remains solid, and remains healthy. You can't be out here, you know, trying to talk to a guy or girl and then you skip the friendship phase. Always keep that friendship. That's very strictly important. If you skip that friendship phase, trust and believe your relationship it will end. It will end.
That's
but
true. Same thing with, I agree with Rain with the relationships. It's very important to be friends first before anything, because the friendship will always be there. Even if the romance leaves, the friendship will always be there. You know, you should still be able to call that person and talk to them or just hang out with them, you know, and it's just important, you know. So I feel like, Rain, you hit it on the nose. That's important.
So that's I think that's pretty much all we had to recap. Did you want to add anything?
No, that's all I can really think about right now.
All right, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please take heed, please take note that friendships are very important. This is 2019 and the world is just is bad. It's bad, and especially if you're in a downstate way and you feel like you need someone to call up, you need to have a great friend. It doesn't matter if it's a mother, friend, pastor, teacher. You always, friends come in all forms. It could be a dog. You need to have someone you can vent to and have someone that can believe in you for
and
you.
that loves you for you. You know, that's not trying to change you or make you feel less than because you might not have, you know, you might not have the flyest outfits. You might not have your hair on fleek, as they say all the time, you know. But just love yourself for you. And like I said, your real friends, your true friends, they will love you regardless. The way you are is no judgment, is no, you know, embarrassment. You shouldn't feel embarrassed, you know. You should just feel to be yourself and know that your true friends will always have your back.
Absolutely. So we're going to conclude this video. Guys, please remember, you know, to like, comment, and subscribe. And investigate your friends. It'll take heed, like I said, take heed to this video and start investigating your friends. And if they're not your true friend, you already know what to do.
Cut them.
All right. Until next time. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
See y'all.